Hey everyone, you're tuned into Alicia's Guide, and I wanted to do a quick review comparison video as I recently got my hair done and I don't really want to get into using products for the next 2 weeks. So instead I wanted to do a hair care video and compare a satin pillowcase, which I've never used before, to a silk wrap, which I've been using for the last 6 years. I decided to give this a go because I've heard good things about a pillowcase. It's not only good for preserving the moisture in your hair, but also in your face, as normal pillowcases can be dry and abrasive, and it's always good to make sure that your hair, your skin, and your nails are moisturized overnight as well as throughout the day. What I love about a satin pillowcase is that it's really easy. You literally just pop it on your pillowcase. There's no learning curve, whereas with a satin wrap, you have to learn how to wrap your hair around kind of like a turban and also know how to tie it securely enough so that it stays, but it's not too tight that you have a headache the next day. I do love my satin wrap, and I will say off the bat, after 4 days of trying out this pillow, I do prefer the results that I obtain with the wrap. The reason being is that I find that my hair stays in a more perfect state, especially since I just got my hair done from the salon. I can really compare the difference between a wrap and a pillowcase. When I wrap my hair, whether it's fresh from the salon or it's done at home, I will have a lot more moisture in my ends than I would now. As well, it looks a lot more preserved and I never have to touch it up. With this pillowcase, I've had to touch it up twice over the last 4 days, just because I feel like even if I wear a clip versus a hair tie, there's that bend in my hair where it's obvious that I've slept on it instead of it looking professional or fresh. Another thing that I've noticed on top of that is that my ends have been a little bit more dry, not as dry as if I've gone without the pillowcase, but more dry than if I were to wrap it around itself. And that's probably due to the fact that I usually do put some oils in my ends before I wrap it, and it can actually stay and kind of seep into my hair with the heat of my hair and the wrap around it. So that's one thing you might want to watch out for. I think the pillowcase would be really good if you flat ironed your hair and maybe curled it after and wanted to wear your curls the second day without having to apply heat again, because that way you're not tying up your curls and then hoping that it stays in a wrap. I think this is probably best suited for someone with naturally curly hair, because of course trying to fit a whole bunch of hair into a wrap this size is going to be very tricky. This way you can kind of just sleep on it, do the pineapple method where you just put all your hair on top of your head with a headband, or do a bun or a braid, and it'll secure your curls so that you just have to refresh it a little bit the next day. I still prefer the wrap, and that's probably just my bias for using this for 6 years over the pillowcase, but I do see the ease and comfort that comes with having a satin pillowcase. Whichever one you choose really depends on your preferences and your experiences with your hair, as well as your hair texture and type. Let me know which one you prefer to use in the comment section below, or if you like to use both, let me know as well. And if you haven't already, thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and until next time, love and later.